privilege of having him as my vice president. The valedictorian is chosen by student nomination and then followed by a student vote. And I couldn't be happier to introduce to you probably the most friendly guy in AY to bid us farewell. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Saeid Chavoshi.
Thank you, CC. As the Saeid President, your leadership, competence, have been a source of inspiration for all of us. Your kindness and compassion are exemplary. It is an honor for me to call you a friend, so thank you again. And good morning, Jackson. Or rather, good afternoon. Well, that is what you have heard for the past 3 years. And this is possibly the last time that you will hear us. It's also probably the last time that all of us will be here together in one room. Graduates, look around. What do you see? As I look around, I see brilliant minds who will form, shape, and transform our world. I see doctors, and all of them, lawyers, engineers, teachers, policemen, and even Canada's future Prime Minister. But these are only occupations. What I really see are friends. Kind, loving, compassionate friends. I see friends who have shared tears of joy and sadness. I see friends who have shared moments of victory and defeat. I see friends who have shared that last-minute practice for the English summative or the lunchtime cramming before a calculus test. But when they look back, it's not the metaphors or the numbers that they remember, much to our teacher's dismay. It is the moments, those simple but enchanting moments that we share together. We might never again need to use the compound angle formula. But even if we try, we cannot forget Mr. Corget dancing to teach it to us. We might not remember the notes of the music that we play, but we can't forget it. The passion that our music teachers had in teaching it to us. We might not recall the physics formulas that we learned, but we will remember our teachers' delight in describing them to us. Remember when we first arrived here in grade 10, we saw a few familiar faces from junior high in a sea of strangers. But a stranger is only a friend you haven't met yet, and that is exactly how it has been. Whether through a club, a SAC event, the classroom, a sport team, or even at the bus stop, one by one, those strangers became our friends. Friends with whom we shared countless hours of our lives. People who influence and shape who we are. Now, as we continue to pursue our futures, each one of us is about to start a journey down a new path. A journey on which we will encounter and make many new friends. And yet we're afraid. We're afraid that over time, slowly, we will forget and lose these friendships. But remember, no matter where we are, no matter where we go, we will never forget the people who have had an impact on our lives. You will never forget the friend who made your day with a kind word. You will never forget the friend who brightened up your mood with a smile. You will never forget a friend who lent a shoulder to cry on. No, neither time nor distance can take away these friendships. In the same way, we will remember all those who impacted our lives with a simple act of kindness. Those who gave more than they expected. They have changed our lives by showing that they care. They care for us. This is the power we all have. The power to touch someone's life with kindness. We can all change the world. All it takes is a simple act of kindness every day. All it takes is a simple act that will show someone you care for them. It could be a smile, a simple good morning, a hug. You can do that today. Before the end of the ceremony, go up to a friend you haven't talked to for a while and say hi, how have you been? Go up to a person you don't know, shake hands and make a new friend. It is not too late to do that. It's never too late to make a friend. Because remember, strangers are only friends we haven't met yet. A word of encouragement can transform a person's life. That is the power we all have. The power to inspire with our words. The power to motivate with our words. The power to spread care and compassion with our words. In doing so, we become fulfilled ourselves, because in giving, we receive. This is a great power indeed. But with great power comes responsibility. For words can hurt as well as help. I will show you a small story. I first realized this when words were used to hurt me. I came to Canada in grade 7, not speaking a word of English. I was faced with a new language, a new culture, a new society, and a new school. A school in which a group of students consciously used the power of their words to hurt and destroy. I was ridiculed for things that had until then formed my identity, my Persian heritage, my parents, the way I look. During grade 7 and 8, I could do nothing but be victim to this game of words. I could do nothing but go down the path of depression, the path that came dangerously close to suicide. This got to the point where I could go no farther. I got to the point where I lost the will to go on. And that was when I realized how I could prevent these people from hurting me with their words. A realization that stayed with me. If I stand here today as your valedictorian, it is because of that realization. I realized that I should not judge myself by the standards that they set for me. That I should not judge myself by what they tell me I ought to be. I learned to appreciate who I am. I learned to embrace and accept my identity. I learned to appreciate and embrace my heritage and the way I look. I learned to live my own life, not a life that is defined by the standards of my peers, of the society, of the media. And with that realization, I no longer succumb to the bullies. That realization freed me from sadness. So, if you come to the laughing jam, or saw me singing and dancing in the hallway, and silently wondered about my sanity, and worry no longer. I am happy because I have discovered the secret to happiness. The secret to happiness, my friends, is very simple. Yet, it has transformed my life. And it could do the same for you. So listen up. The secret to happiness is to love and appreciate yourself. As humans, we all have flaws. It's part of the package. But we sometimes focus too much on the flaws, forgetting to see the good within us. The next time you look in a mirror, take some time to appreciate yourself, both mentally and physically. Take a moment to appreciate your personality, your character, the skills you possess, the talents you have. Embrace the whole package. Take a moment to look at yourself and say, I love you. You're me, I appreciate you. And learn that even if we see flaws within ourselves, we should embrace that too. Because seeing our flaws is the first step in improvement. Once we do that, we can begin to appreciate and accept those around us in the same way. We can begin to see the good in everyone. And that, my friends, that is the secret to happiness. Every day we should strive to become better people, while appreciating and understanding who we are every step of the way. The path of learning is one that will never end. Today marks the end of one chapter, but another one is about to begin. One that we have been well prepared for, thanks to the diligent work and effort of the teachers, the staff, and the administration. So, on behalf of my graduating class, I want to thank you. Thank you all for leading us, for guiding us, for building us up as adults. Thank you for nurturing our potentials and talents. No matter where we go, no matter what we do, we will forever be a part of this. And to our parents, words will do injustice in describing the extent of our gratitude. We are here today because of your love, your support, your dedication. Our thankfulness for all that you've done will only grow with time, and perhaps, we will only begin to comprehend the appreciation that you deserve when your parents ourselves. We are now more than ready to face the world in our future. A world of challenges and rewards. Challenges which we are ready to overcome, and rewards which we are ready to accept. Let us journey forth and pursue our dreams. Graduating class of 2006. Best of luck. No other future endeavors. Let nothing stop you from achieving the impossible. Thank you.
Saeid for that amazing speech. And personally, I want to tell you to never stop being yourself. Because you know what, you shared it with us, it's your happiness, so we owe you one. So thank you so much.
We are now presenting the Valedictorian Award, and the Valedictorian is a graduating student well regarded by students and staff who is academically successful and has made a contribution to the school through leadership or example. Before we conclude the formal segment of our program this evening, I would like to extend a special thank you to all of our staff and students who helped to make this afternoon a memorable and successful event. The commencement committee, the teachers, the office staff, the custodial staff, and the music department, the tech group, and staff, student volunteers have been overwhelming the amount of work they've done and how much time they put into this. We now invite you to join us for the reception in the foyer. It was going to be in the courtyard, but it was raining a bit, so we won't do that.